Good morning, folks. It's Gene, and we're doing Duolingo. And I was playing with Spanish yesterday, and I want to go back to Portuguese. So what do I do when I do Portuguese? I get my Portuguese keyboard out. There it is. I get rid of my Spanish keyboard. There's no need to get rid of it. I don't know how many keyboards you can have. I've had like 5 keyboards active all at once. And frankly, it's a pain in the neck, so I don't do it anymore. I just close out all my other ones except the 2 that I'm using. You're 30 XP away from being on track today. Let's do spiritual. Let's do spiritual. And we'll try to test out a spiritual. There we go. Thank.
Graças.
Yeah, so this is a fun one. Sometimes it just which is the closest word, or sometimes it gives you different conjugations or declensions of a word. Anyway,
A liberdade não é de graça.
freedom is not free. That's a very American sounding thing to say. I think when they say Christmas in Portuguese,
Natal.
They say the nativity.
Em dezembro.
Cada pessoa tem o seu destino.
Every kiss.
Cada pessoa tem o seu destino.
Every person. Cada pessoa tem.
Cada pessoa tem o seu destino.
Every person has his or her own destiny. O seu destino. S E O. That's just O, I think. Cada. Is that right, guys? Let's see. Each person has his fate. So
Ele é minha vida.
I want to go back to that a second. And if you're learning English, or if you're doing this, if you're going through Duolingo yourself, in English, we don't have really a gender neutral pronoun. Each person has his or her own fate or destiny. His or her tends to sound awkward, although it's less awkward in 2016 than it was back in the 80s when people started saying, I don't know when people started saying it, but I know that a lot of language snobs in the 80s when I was a teenager resisted that because they're like, no, this is how English works. And there's a little bit of sexism and paternalism in languages, like with not with so much with masculine and feminine, but with English. And so you got each person is singular, And a lot of people say each person has their own destiny. Well, there is plural. But it's also accepted in common 21st century parlance as kind of a gender neutral singular their own. Each person has their own destiny. That's okay by me because, I like to say each person has his or her own destiny because I want that to be the same tense or same number as the subject of the sentence. So, the object of the sentence, his own destiny, and the subject of the sentence, each person, they should both be singular, but I don't want to make sexist sounding remarks like each person has his own destiny and each person has his or her own destiny. I agree it sounds awkward, but yeah, I'm okay with the their being used as a singular. That's pretty common. He is my life. That's a very spiritual, corny thing to say about somebody, don't you think? Oh man, I have no idea how to say this. I just say my body. How do you say old? My body is old, but my spirit spirit I don't know the word spirit, kids. I gotta cheat. Spirit. See what I'm doing here? You're only cheating yourself, sir. Espirito. Wait, meo espirito. E jovem. Velho. Mas. My body, I got corpo right, I got spirit right, I got jovem right, I got meu right, but I didn't get old, and I didn't get but. The soul. This is such a boring topic, but you got to learn your vocabulary words, even on subject matter. Liberation is a process. Another political sounding thing to say with no meaning. Christmas is Natal. We learned that one already. Devo is must. Do is fazer. Cliente.
Ordem.
Ordem. Nice. They thought he was a god. Eles pensavam or eles pensaram? Well, it can't be the first one because it says they thought he was a god. Okay. Both of these are right. Yep. Eles and elas, they thought. This was the first time I entered a mosque. Essa foi a primeira vez que Mesquita. Esta foi a primeira vez que eu entrei em uma mesquita.
Eu não conheço esta reza.
I do not know this I could say I do not know this religion, but I'm going to go with this one because this one almost comes close to making sense. Reza. It's not even really that close to the Spanish word is rugar. Well, there's two Spanish words in orar y rugar. But anyway, oraciones. Fantasma, that sounds like phantasm or phantom. And it's also spirit. In a lot of Romance languages, spirit and ghost are the same word, like Holy Ghost. I don't have... Oh, tengo miedo is I'm afraid in Spanish, so tengo miedo is probably I'm afraid in Portuguese. I'm not afraid of ghosts. Bingo! So sometimes it does this. Anyway, it accepts if you use a contraction. I don't think about death. I do not think about, or in this case, of death. I do not think of death. People probably don't talk that way. They probably say, I don't think about death.
Aquele menino é anjo. Aquele menino é anjo.
Aquele menino.
Aquele menino é anjo.
Is a what?
Aquele menino é anjo.
É anjo? Wait, what?
Aquele menino é anjo. Aquele menino é anjo.
Aquele menino é Let's try this. Aquele menino é anjo. Oops. Why did that not work? I didn't switch keyboard. It switches automatically in Duolingo, which is awesome. Aquele menino é anjo. Anjo! Angel? Anjo. That's it! Oh my god! He's an angel. That boy's an angel. Release.
Libertação.
That's another weird word. Release. Sweet release. Like I'm leaving my body.
Cada pessoa tem a sua crença.
Oops. Cada pessoa tem sua... What?
Cada pessoa tem a sua crença.
Cada pessoa tem a sua crença. Cada pessoa. How hard is that to say? Cada. Each. Cada pessoa tem a sua crença. Creed. Belief. Got it. I think I got it. Awesome. You are on an 80-day streak. Thanks for tuning in, kids. That was brutal. Sorry about the, I could not figure that one out.